it's really, I guess that's the nature of building and engineering and stuff, right? You have to do these things sequentially, one at a time, and build on top of it. But even in terms of just getting to a point where you can, even if space exploration was like multifaceted, where it also helps people on Earth. Do you see what I mean? Like, it has to be. You've got to convince people. They've got to understand. We've got to educate the people first. They have to ask the questions first. There's such a chain of events that need to happen. In order to get there.
But if you make it cool and engaging, they're going to want to do it. So as long as if there's people like you that continue to try and figure out how to get people engaged, where it doesn't feel like they're making an effort, that's the key, right?
It's true.
What did he say? Let's learn those lyrics. What did he say?
No, of course. A lot of the kids, and to be honest, a lot of the kids, I'd say about 75% of the kids I do workshops with, they're not interested. I think they don't know their place in what's going on, and so it's just and some of them don't even know what's going on. That's the thing. So it's like once they're introduced to it, they're like, oh, is this a thing I can do? And then if they have access to it in terms of understanding or whatever, then most of them are quite happy to at least learn more about it and put their energies into it, because it solves the problem for them, which is, what am I going to do in life? And like, I'm upset with stuff that's going on, but I feel powerless. So it gives them a thing to do.
But we've also got to be sensitive to the learning environment as well, because standardized testing really doesn't enthrall most people, right? I mean, there's no doubt there's some people that get off on it, right?
I did not like it at all. That was my worst experience.
It's not really a fair test, right? But it's the only one that we have. If somebody could come up with a better way of quantifying somebody's capability in a subject without them having to take a standardized test, that would be brilliant. I'm sure we would find a lot more talent from a lot broader section of society if you could just come up with a better way of doing it. And sometimes it's and it takes a lot of effort, right? And it's going to be hard work to do that, which actually is a lot of reasons why things don't get done, right? I've been in meetings after meetings after meetings where somebody's had a really good idea and somebody goes, oh, that's going to be really hard. So let's not, we get by doing it the way it is. Yeah, but if you just put in a lot of effort, right, just put in a week's effort and you can save yourself a month's worth of time. Oh, but it's too hard. Yeah, but I think if you can figure out how to better assess people, and technology is going to help with that as well. I mean, this interactive stuff. I've got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, right? They know how to do things with iPads. I never even.
Augmented reality is coming soon. What's it called? The glasses. Have you seen them? The Apple ones.
There's a lot of that going on, and in fact, head-up displays. That was technology that was on the space shuttle, right?
Oh, really? Amazing.
Yeah. It might not have been developed specifically for the space shuttle, but it's definitely technology that was used in there for the glide path, because it had a very, remember that blue slide at the center? Had a very steep angle of attack when it was coming in to land.
Wow. Okay.
And so you had to have that heads-up display to keep it. I think they call it the ball or something like that. I remember that from Top Gun, right? But yeah, having a heads-up displays are important, and that is augmented reality, AR.
Yeah, definitely.
AR, VR is what do they call it?
Exactly. Yeah, that stuff is coming in soon.
Yeah.
And technology.
You already get it, right? When you're on a call like this and suddenly somebody has a freaking rabbit nose and ears come on.
Yeah, of course.
That's augmented reality right there.
Of course, everything.
Right there.
The face, the whatever. All of that stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Or changing your gender swaps and all of those things.
Yeah, that's all AR. Yeah.
What was I going to say? Back on the main topic, I've got a couple of questions. I'm trying not to, because obviously I'm doing this other futures project, and I'm trying to link this this conversation more to do with the origins of the universe thing.